Aloha. This is Emily Thoreau-Threat, host of the Grief and Happiness podcast. Every Friday, I share with you my love notes, giving you a little something to think about as you navigate through your grief journey, finding happiness expanding along your way. And every Tuesday, I post my regular podcast sharing wonderful conversations with people you can relate to and who offer you encouraging ideas and helpful inspiration. I'm so grateful you're joining me and look forward to hearing from you, your thoughts. Aloha. Our podcast for today is Growing from Our Loss. When someone you love dies, everything changes. Initially, you have deep yearning for things to go how they were when you were both healthy and living the life you dreamed of. Now you know that's not possible, and you may be struggling to know what to do. That happened to me. I set my intention to be inspired with what my next steps were supposed to be. And my inspiration didn't come all at once. Instead, I moved forward one step at a time. I always loved writing, so that was my natural place to start. I wrote in my journal today. I didn't worry about thinking about something to write about. I made lots of things that brought me joy into my life in spite of my sorrow, and there was lots to write about. I still write things that bring me joy every day. I also write gratitude lists, which also have never been ending for inspiration for me. People grieving can easily fall into the hole of negativity, of poor me. When you focus on joy and gratitude, that leaves less space for sorrow. And I do still write in my gratitude list every day. At the times I really wanted to talk to Ron, to have his guidance or his opinion about something, I wrote him a letter. I would pour my heart out just like I was talking to him. Those letters could easily get long. When I finished, I often wrote a letter from him back to me. I chose to think he's inspiring my words, but even if the words come from deep in my heart or from the resources of the deep knowledge of my mind, I do find answers and inspiration in these letters. When Ron's good friend Chappie died, I started writing his wife every week for the first year, a process that helped both of us. And these letters inspired the book I wrote, Loving and Living Your Way Through Grief. The growth throughout that loss I'm experiencing is through writing. Your growth can come through what you most love. The key is to focus on what's positive, what brings joy to your life. There's no need to rush here. Baby steps can lead your way. What do you love? What brings you joy? Do everything related to that. Say you love to cook, but you stopped when you just had to cook for you. But that could be changed too. And I deserve healthy, beautiful foods to nourish me, so I find recipes for one, or I create them. Save each new recipe you try and use it again. And maybe that will even lead to a cookbook. I might just create one that I can print from my computer and share with my friends when they start cooking for one. Maybe your refuge is your garden, or your art, or craft supplies. See how this can inspire you. Any of these things can keep you busy. Maybe it's time to change jobs or take classes or join an organization that interests you. A friend sent me a card long ago that said, "Bloom where you're planted." Take care of yourself now. Learn, grow, and bloom. Do you want more comfort, support, and happiness? Join the Grief and Happiness Alliance. Visit my website at lovingandlivingyourwaythroughgrief.com and read my book, Loving and Living Your Way Through Grief. Be sure to subscribe to our podcast, rate it, review it, and binge on all our episodes on grief and happiness. I can't wait to welcome you back to another episode.